Today I'm going to be reviewing this Bad Choices party game that was recently sent to me by the brand. So I'm going to go and open this up, show you everything that you're going to get inside and how it's played. Now this one that they sent me did include the After Dark expansion pack, essentially. So that's going to be separate there, so you can play with that one if you want. I assume that one's going to be more adult friendly than the regular one, but just something you want to keep in mind. So you're going to, inside the box, you're going to have all the different cards and then the instructions. So essentially how this game is played is you're going to take out the cards. So I'm just going to use the regular cards here, not the expansion pack ones for this demonstration. And each player is going to be dealt 6 cards. So you can play with a ton of different people. Doesn't have to be around the table or anything like that. So I'm just going to grab a few of the cards here. And then these are all going to say the questions. Essentially with these 6 cards that each player is going to have, you're going to ask someone else at the table or someone else that you're playing with one of these questions, trying to get them to answer yes. If they do answer yes, then you discard that card. If they answer no, then you have to keep that card. You ask one question from one of your cards on your turn. If you choose, you can also skip your turn and you can get rid of as many cards as you would want. So you can exchange them out for other card choices. So for example, would you ever lie about a person to get them fired? And so you can choose which person at the table or that you were playing with, which one you're going to ask that question to, because you want them to find somebody who's going to answer yes. The point of the game is everyone has to answer honestly, of course. Then you've got, would you spend the night in a full porta potty for $10,000? Again, you're going to try and figure out, okay, which person at the table am I going to answer this question for? This one's going to be all play. So would you be willing to look 10 years older in order to retire 10 years earlier? And so everyone is going to be asked that question. I believe you need all of them to answer yes for you to actually discard that card. The goal of the game is to get rid of all of your 6 cards. Then there's also going to be, like this, is going to be a draw 2 card. So in this case, you're just going to play it on your turn and you're going to choose a player to draw 2 extra cards. So say someone's getting down to only 1 or 2 cards left, you can then make them draw 2 cards. So there's a variety of different ones here that you can play with. You could take some of them out. Some of them are not. This is probably not going to be a child-friendly game. So have you ever ghosted someone? Choose one player to skip their next turn. Have you ever said I love you and not heard it back? Will you try virtual reality sex? Like there's a variety of different ones that are going to be adult, and this isn't even the After Dark edition. So that's probably going to be a game that's going to be best for older people, maybe older teenagers or adults, something like that for this game. It does come with all the instructions. There's going to be some game variants that you can play as well. So, you could play Get Loose, which is after everyone answers yes, you're going to take a drink of your water, for example. Liar, liar is if a player can prove that another player has lied, the liar must be punished. Punishments are up to the group, that sort of thing. And then all play, those are those cards that said all play at the top. Every player answers yes or no. The first one to answer yes to 10 questions wins. So everyone play all at once with all of those. That wouldn't just be the all play card. The all play card here, you're going to ask everyone playing the question. If it's an even vote or the majority of the players say yes, then you're going to discard it. More than half to say no, then you're going to discard the card and pick up a new one. The question card reader does not vote. So that's what that all is. It does come with all the instructions there. And like I said, this one comes with the expansion pack as well.